Hello, it is Rebecca Ryan King, and I am coming at you today with some tips to help get that nice round lip shape that we need for the SH sound. Now, sometimes you'll see kids, and this is what their default is when they make sh. Their lips might be a bit retracted, like that, and we need that roundness. Or when you tell them to push out their lips, they push out the top lip, but it looks like this, and it's going to sound like this. Ready? Again, that gets the rest of the articulators out of place. So what I like to do is, because I'm a speech pathologist, I like to think about using and accessing the thesaurus in my brain. So what are different ways that I can say push out the lips? Because if you say push and the child goes, it's not going to help make the sound. So here are some other things that you can say instead. So try saying make your lips round. Try saying pucker your lips. Try saying lift up the corners of your lips. You can try saying make your lips like a circle, and I often grab a lid and I will show the child that they need to make their lips round like a circle like that. You might also say to them, I want you to make your lips round, but make sure I can see your teeth. Because if the child is pushing out their lips or making them round and their lip falls over their teeth, again, that impacts the sound. So make your lips round, but I need to see your teeth, like that. The other thing you could do is you can show your child a visual. So I will either hold up a mouth cue like this and I will show them the shape of their lips. And if that doesn't help support, we're looking at the lips here, I will sit side to side in a mirror with my child so that we are both looking at their lips. I'm going to hold it up like that. Their lips and my lips, and then we can say to the child, I want you to make sure that your lips look like mine. And if their lips are doing the thing where it falls over the top, like that, I can give cues because we're looking at each other and we're comparing and contrasting. Make sure I can see your teeth, make sure you lift up your lips so I can, see that they're nice and round. So a visual in the form of a picture or a mirror can really help with that too. If those tips don't work, the other thing I like to do is think of a sound that the child can make that gets those lips in the right spot. And often that is a vowel sound like ooh. So I might tell them, can you say ooh? And I want you to freeze your lips like that. So ooh. And then once their lips are frozen, I'll say, that's the lip shape that we want for the sh sound. So keep your lips frozen like that and let's push out that sound. And sometimes if they can't freeze and then push out the sound, I might just say, let's make a word like oosh, but our lips have to stay frozen. And it's going to look like this. Oosh. See how my lips didn't move? So it's just my tongue doing some work there to help get that SH sound. So I hope that those tips have given you a bit of a head start on what to do and how to help that lip rounding to help get our tongue and our other articulators in the right place to make those sounds. If none of those helped and you are still thinking I'm stuck, make sure you check out our SH sound handbook. It is our comprehensive elicitation guide with over 100 cues that you can say and use to help kids say their sh sound more clearly. And I'm confident that you'll be able to problem solve and find something in there.